Okay, there we are. Okay, welcome everybody to another episode. Today we have a very special guest. This is my brother-in-law, Marc Tien.
Tien.
And then, of course, my lovely wife, Allison. She's here too. So, thanks for coming, Marc.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
So, Marc is going to tell us a little bit about his life. Right now, he runs a food truck called Fatty Tuna.
Oh, Fatty Tuna.
He's got the shirt on and everything. He went this afternoon to a location, and he's going to another location this evening, and he decided to sprint over here.
Yes.
To do our podcast with us.
Yeah. In 1 hour, I need to work.
Yeah. So, thanks for coming, Marc.
Thanks for having me. Thank you. Why you repeat again?
Okay, so why don't you introduce him?
Okay, so Marc and we go a long way back. We grew up in the same place, but I'll let him tell you the story. So Marc, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, where are you from?
My name is Marc Tien. I'm from Taiwan, and I have 5 kids, 1 wife, 1 dad, 1 mom, and grandpa.
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're from Taiwan.
Yes.
From what part of Taiwan are you from?
Hualien.
Hualien. So
Yep.
where's Hualien?
In the east of the Taiwan. It's
Okay.
beautiful, next to the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
And from ocean to the mountain, you only spend 5 to 7 minutes. So if you want to go hiking, take the other 5 minutes. And then if you decide to go to swimming, that just 5 minutes to the ocean.
Yeah, it's a paradise.
Yep.
So tell us about your family. So you mentioned you have parents, of course. So how many siblings do you have?
I have 1
You have 1.
who live in Payson right now.
So your sister, right?
My sister.
Your sister, she's in Payson.
Younger sister.
Yes, that's great. So you grew up in this Chinese culture, and a lot of people have heard that the Chinese culture is a very tough
Yes.
environment to grow up.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Because your parents, your
Yeah.
teacher,
yeah.
beat free, okay? Whatever they want to beat you, they welcome. The parents will ask the teacher, if you're not happy, beat my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we need to be 100% obedient to our parents, teacher, elder.
Wow. So how does that work out for you? How did you respond to that kind of
Were you ever beaten?
Of
That's
course.
what she's getting to. She's
Yeah,
like,
okay.
okay, so if you're saying that your parents have to obey all your parents do and what your teacher says, how many times did you not do that?
I'm all the time.
So did you ever have actually a teacher like discipline you in any way?
Wow. A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me an experience.
Okay, here's the story. Here's one teacher. Every time after midterm, after final, they will read the paper and then what's your score, like C, D, E, F, I don't know. I never get A anyway. So depend on your score.
How many letters are there in the grade book?
Depend on your score and they're gonna how many times they're gonna beat you.
Oh.
They have the table over here, and then we need to hold on that table, and they're gonna use the big stick and then smash on your butt, and then depend on how many times. Okay.
Oh.
So one day, because we push the table so many times, right? And then they beat 1 time, we push 1 time, push 2 times, and then like that. One day after midterm, and then they announce me, and then they hit it. Maybe I pushed too hard. Whole table is like smash.
So it folded back up. It pulled you.
Fall on the ground.
Okay.
I said, oh,
I thought you got like swallowed up in the table, and he's like, "Okay, that's
my
good
God.
enough."
You know, like, that's crazy. They have all different kind of
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
punishment.
So if you got an A, no ruler to the butt.
Still, okay. A.
What?
Last time, you know, the 100 point is the highest one, and then if you get 8, that's 99, right? So how come you didn't get 100? Pa! One times, they will remember. You know, you did not get the 100.
Okay. So was
So,
this only at the?
I think it's everybody.
at the. It sounds like this teacher just liked to hit people.
It's not just that
not just only
teacher.
one teacher.
It's
That's
every
all
teacher.
Oh, okay. So they had a bad day at home when their own kids were just
It's not.
when they weren't good, and they're like, "Okay, I'm going to take it out on Mark at school. The more you do this,"
I
and they're like, "I don't
I
care
think
about
so.
Mark," and then you're like,
I think
"Oh,
all the
no."
kids' dream, you know, when they grow up, they want to be teacher, and then they want to be the teacher's kids, you know, because your dad or your mom beat me before. That's why I'm become the teacher. I can beat you for free. Woohoo!
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You know, when I was growing up, we had bullies at the school, and all the bullies became policemen.
Oh, see,
So we're like,
I want
see,
to be the
They want
policeman.
to keep up beating
Yeah.
on
That's
adults.
true.
They want to be
Yeah.
in the policemen. That's why we think that all policemen are jerks,
Oh.
because when they were in kids, they were bullies.
yeah, that's true.
I think
In-
Mark, you might have some personal experience with cops, right?
Cop,
Yeah.
I took the test, and you know, I have a chance to become the police.
Oh, you studied to be a policeman?
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
not studied. I think they accidentally, I just get into that school, and my dad said, "No, don't do that." You know, that's all gangster. They go to the police station.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, so don't go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said don't. I think he want me to go over there because they earn some money.
He's like, "You're a gangster. That's your place."
No,
No.
I'm the good kids in
Oh,
front
okay.
of my family.
Okay.
Yeah, outside, yeah, I never let them know what I do.
Oh, okay. So you were a good actor.
Yeah,
You should have been in Hollywood.
I should, you know.
Yeah.
So
I got talent. My
so did you want to become a policeman, or was it you were just?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know that's all gangster over there.
Okay.
They gamble in the basement. I mean, police station's basement,
Okay.
and they receive a lot of money. I don't want to get killed. See the scar over here, too.
Do you have a scar?
Yeah.
That's like 25
Stitches.
stitches.
Okay.
And because I fight with somebody when I was drunk, and I think the first one to rescue me, it's a police, and then who went to the same school with me, and then the first word he told me, he said, let's go, hurry up, let's go. And then I said, why you police? You're supposed to stay here and protect me, right? I already, you know, like got beaten, and then the whole my whole body is red, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you need to protect me. I say, no, they're gonna come back. Hurry up, we're gonna run back to the police station. That's safe place over there. You know, but you know, you look at me, you know, why you just don't catch the bad guy? The bad guy is right there. And then, but the police is scared.
Okay. The bad
Oh.
guys are more powerful than the police.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So
You're making Taiwan seem like it's
Oh, yeah.
run by the
sorry, I'm a
Yakuza.
good student. Shoot. I shouldn't tell. We don't have script. I can read. I'm the good kid.
That's hilarious. So that was
Nice.
after you graduated from high school.
Yes.
Okay. But Allison tells me that you went to college.
Yes.
And she said when you went to college, you like bought this car, and
Uh-huh.
then you like, it was a piece of junk car.
Uh-huh.
Is this a true story?
I don't remember telling
And
you
then
this.
you like painted it with all all these different colors or some crazy color.
No,
And then you drove to school or something, and then
No,
You
I
were
don't
famous
paint.
because
You
you
know,
had
that's
this
my
crazy
dad's
car?
car anyway.
Oh, that was your dad's car.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
already painted like that. Is that what you said?
You know, because I just got, I work hard, but
Oh.
I got accident hitting the restaurant.
Oh, you drove your
The
dad's
first day
car?
I work at the restaurant. I just become so cool. And then I hit like bunch of motorcycle.
Oh no!
So they fell over like
Is this how you
dominoes.
got the scar on your face?
Yeah. That's how I get a new pen, but that's 1 month's salary on that car. Painting pretty nice. I don't print a lot of color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't this great story how you like bought this piece of junk car and you drove from this little village to the big city and you had like this purple and pink unicorn
motorcycle,
car.
maybe, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where I heard that story. Maybe you didn't.
I don't
That's
remember telling.
not
So
me.
that must be somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
That's
remember.
the Indian guy or
One of some of our other guests.
I watched the video. Okay.
That's funny. So, in Taiwan, male members of the society are required to serve in the military. Is that true?
Yes.
Is that still
For
true,
2
or
years.
is that?
I don't know. I'm here for a long time.
But at least when you were all
In-
guys, all dudes were supposed to serve in the military.
Yes.
Okay. And did you do that, or did you come to America before that?
I wish, but I did serve for country for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and then try to be stronger, but that's not true.
So was the military training like that scene from Disney movie Mulan, where you have the captain training a whole bunch of losers and try to turn them into real men?
Man, yeah,
Was it like that? Like the training, physical training was very intense?
mentally training too.
Oh.
They just abuse you a lot. They bully you.
So is
You
it
want to hear that story? Oh,
never? I don't think I've heard any.
Okay. I want to hear this story because it's
Yeah.
awesome. But I want to tell you a story. The first time I went to Taiwan, well, the second time after Sean, our first child, was born, we went back to Taiwan to kind of show off the kid. And we went.
American
no, we
kids.
really did this.
Yeah.
So we went to Taipei
Uh-huh.
and we went to this, I don't know if it was a park or something like that in the middle of Taipei. And
He was going to tell you about Zhang Jiaqi, I think. Michael Jordan.
No.
No,
So we went to
that's
this
the other
park.
one. I know
And
that
there
story.
was, I don't know, a platoon or a squadron of young people that like military. They were dressed up in their uniforms and stuff like that. And I have a picture of this. I'll show it to you later. But some of the people, some of the kids or men were not doing the exercise the way that they wanted them to, like standing up straight and whatever.
Yeah.
And so they like took a certain number of them to the side and they would like get a rope and tie their legs together because maybe they didn't do tight enough.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they would like tie their arms up like this and then they would make them stand there at attention.
Mm-hmm. That's normal.
And we were walking by, right? And the commanding officer is like, "Hey, you." And I'm like, And I had Sean in my arms and he's like, "Do you want to take a picture with this guy?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do." and so there were like these 2 or 3 guys that were being disciplined to try and like be serious and stand up straight. And I would like walk up to them and be like, "Can you hold my baby?" And they're like, and so we took a picture of them
Nice. That's
next
cool.
to him.
Yeah.
And so were you one of those people that was like
Tied it like this.
tied up straight? So you
Used
could
to
stand
at the
at
beginning, yeah,
attention?
and everybody is like that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought you had a job in the military and you were the chauffeur
yeah.
for the general?
I'm the secretary of the general.
Oh, the secretary.
2-star general.
Yeah.
Okay, that I remember one time we was in the big bus, and then they was talking something, and then the general is not happy.
Oh.
In the bus, they have that 1 star, and that how to say the flower things: 1 flower, 2 flower, 3, and then
Okay.
anyway, my boss is the head is the biggest one,
Okay.
and then he was not happy, and he kicked everybody out
Out of the bus,
of the bus, and they need to walk back to the
base.
base.
And
1
how
star.
long was it?
That-
Even
that-
the 1-star general had to walk back to the base?
yes,
Oh, son.
and then I because one of the cameramen, it's my friend.
Oh yeah,
You
I
mentioned
know,
that
I know, Zhang
Zhang
Jiaqi.
Jiaqi, right? And he told me the story. So after your boss kicked everybody out, and then you back to the base, and then we was walking right there, and there's the middle school student ride a bike, and then look at and talk to his friend. Hey, look at this 1 star. That's general. He's walking over here. And how come? We're supposed to have it because the general they have their own driver. They can pick them up.
Yeah.
But because my boss don't want the driver to pick them up, and then everybody's scared, so they have to walk maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour back to the base.
Wow.
And then a lot of the normal people just look at them, and the
Wow.
kids was, hey, that's funny. That's walking general over there.
Wow.
That's hilarious. But you weren't kicked out of the bus. Is that because you were driving?
No, I'm the secretary. I kind of like his.
He was like, I'm
personal.
upset at everybody except for
No.
you, Mark. I love you.
I'm the personal. His phone. I need to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
He cannot pick up his own phone,
Okay.
so I need to pick it up, and then I know who is, and then who, of course, gonna talk to my boss, and then I need to record all the detail, and then tell my boss before I hand the phone to him. But
So-
if that's the 3-star general, that's different. I will give it to my boss, and then he was waiting, and until they clarify on the other side, because I think their secretary is talking to my boss. My boss will be waiting. Oh yes, okay. I can talk to the 3-star general right now. Okay. Yes. So that's different.
Did
Okay.
you know my uncle was a 3-star general?
I know.
Yes.
Crazy. Okay, it's pretty powerful.
Yes.
It's not a lot in Taiwan.
I
So-
know.
No, I think your uncle is 2-star.
No, he's a 3. You can Google him.
Okay.
So how did
Obviously.
you become the secretary to the general?
Oh, they need to you need to pass all the tests, and then they interview you.
Oh.
The first one you need to write an article, something, one
Like
paper,
an essay.
essay,
Mhm.
and then to show you are qualified this
Okay.
job.
So you applied, right?
No, they go to our training camp, and they have 200 people over there, and everybody need to write an essay. And I say, oh, if you want to be, if you want to get this job, how can I do it? So everybody use blue pen or, black pen. I use the brown one.
Use brown.
The brown pen.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
you think the brown pen did it?
Yes.
Why?
Because they will pick that in 200 people, they will pick 100 people, right? And then the essay, and then look at how many times they're gonna look at 200 essay. Then there's no time because my handwriting is good,
Yes.
and then the color is different than others.
Okay.
Of course, they're gonna pick.
Oh,
that
they're
one.
going to go, hey, this guy's different, plus his
They'll
handwriting
look at your handwriting good, handwriting good, steak not good, right?
yeah.
So I was the one, it's good handwriting, and then the colorful one.
Nice.
Yep. And then they interview everybody, and then they ask me the first question: why you use this pen, this colorless pen? I say, if I don't use this color, I won't talk to you right now.
See, you know how to play their game.
That's strategy.
Yeah.
They say,
It's very smart.
Wow, you
That's
were
right.
you were already clever back then.
yep, yeah. And
So-
then I'm not the smartest one. It's not strongest one. And then, but I got this job is because from 200 until the last 3 people, are so tough. And then the other two is higher than me, stronger than me, and smarter than me, and the education is higher than me, but I still beat the other two because one of them, and because we went to interview like.
Because one of them was a nerd.
It's
the general's
nerd.
like,
They
"Get
all
outta here,
nerd
nerd."
anyway. Otherwise,
I think they were just really book smart.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not street smart.
And he wanted that street smart.
And then one
side
is cannot handle the pressure, and I say I give up.
Yeah.
So I only need to be the other good guy, right?
guy. Okay.
So
and
Wow.
you're
So,
not.
did you like interview with the general and you like crack some jokes and he's like, hey, I like this guy.
no, I don't crack some joke. I speak so loud. Yes, sir. You know,
Oh, really?
my name is Mark. Yeah,
Very energetic.
Marc Tien, sir.
yeah. So
So they never, during the
The
interview,
general
they
is
never
like,
got to see
"What
who you
d-"
really were. They were just like, oh, this
Yeah.
guy is like
next time,
a machine.
you know, it's funny. It's why you talk so loud. I mean, so different than everybody.
Do you think I can't hear?
We pretty far away to each other anyway when they ask the question.
Okay.
Yeah, I was standing right next to the door. I never go in front of the general, just for
Huh?
safety.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's
Oh,
interesting.
and then
Very
so
interesting.
only two people. One is so loud, the other one is normal. I mean, smart. Who knows, right? Okay, why not just use this loud person?
Yeah.
The loud guy
Yeah.
who writes in brown and has good handwriting.
Yep. That's how I got the job.
Nice. So, did you want that job? Apparently, you did.
After
were you
that,
like-
I know I don't.
Oh, really?
I'm so
It was a
scared
bad
to
job?
pick up the phone, cell phone. At that time,
So tell us a little bit about the
Cell phone?
background. What year was this?
I don't remember what year. That's
1990. Okay, so we graduated.
30 years ago.
So around 1991.
One.
No,
Yeah.
91.
Okay.
So that's way long
you
time
enter
ago.
when you're 19, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
19.
19 to 21.
Okay, 92. 1992.
Yeah. So I mean, nobody have cell phone. I have cell phone.
But
Yeah.
it was probably like this big.
Yeah, the first one is like this big. It's kind of like
It's like a backpack.
yeah. Oh, the backpack is the first one. That's the second one. Mine is like this big. The newest one.
Okay.
The newest. Oh.
So
So you can put it in your pocket?
A really
yeah,
big
but
pocket.
it's a big backpack.
Okay, it's like
and then Motorola and then flip phone.
flip phone. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Every
And so
time
why were you
I'm
afraid
scared of the
to-
phone.
Scared
I'm
to
scared.
answer this phone?
because when you make the mistake,
Oh.
oh man, you don't want to stay right next to the general.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there like a specific dialogue? You can't just be like, "Hello, this is Mark."
Yeah, they have
Tien.
specific. Yeah.
Oh.
And then we need to
Private
record, whatever call
Oh.
person call. Last time, his wife called, and I pick up the phone. I say, "Do you have anything? I can hand the phone to the general right now." And he said, "No," because he was in meeting, right? And then so, you can tell him to call me later, but that meeting is like 3 hours. So after 3 hours, I give the notes to the general, and then that's your wife call. After he call, and he immediately ding dong, which means he ring the ring, and I have to go into his office,
Uh-oh.
and then he was crazy. What happened if your family die? Like, what the heck? What happened? I was so nervous. He said, "You are the pig. I don't know how to describe you."
You're like, "What? I don't
I
what did I do?"
don't know what I do. Your wife told me after the meeting, tell you she's calling you, right? And
But the meeting was too long.
yeah, not too long, but maybe it's emergency. I
Did she
right
have
now
a baby?
I still don't know.
Like, I missed the birth of my first child due to you.
He just said,
Come and kiss my shoes so I can
Yeah.
kick you in the face.
"What happened? Your family die?" But it's not. Nobody die anyway.
Oh.
After I know that it's nobody died, but that happened a lot. Like if you wait too long, so you need make your own judgment. Do I need to hang it to the general right now because it's a pretty important meeting right now in that room. Do I need to go inside and hand the phone? If they tell me, hey, nothing, you need to buy some cracker home,
Right.
and I will be die
Then he'll-
after
then
meeting.
he'll
I will
kill
be
you.
die.
Be like, this meeting is not.
It's always
It's not
your
a grocery
fault.
list.
yeah,
It's not
Yeah.
So-
to be. It's not to be interrupted by
I
a
just-
grocery list query.
it's crazy. Anyway,
So it's like the
he's
phone,
2-star. Remember 2-star.
Yeah, 2-star general. So it's like your responsibility is balanced on the scale of the country and the general's family. Which
Yep.
one is more important? And
Yep.
you have to make that judgment before you answer the phone.
Yeah,
Right.
I could. Pretty much I'm so cool, but I got cell phone. I don't have gun with me at that time. I supposed to have the handgun with me,
Yeah.
but then instead of that, I have cell phone. Everybody think you so cool. You don't need to go out and then run in. Always stay in the office, stay with the 2-star general,
Yeah.
but
Drinking margaritas,
that's not cool.
sitting on the
not cool.
sitting
Not cool.
behind the desk.
Ah,
Everybody else envied you, and you envy everybody else. Is that what it
yeah,
was?
that's true.
They're like, oh, Mark's so cool. He gets to sit in the air conditioned room and drive the car. And
Yeah.
we're out running 5 miles a day. and
I don't
doing
need to stay in
push-ups.
the base. I can drive his car to everywhere, whatever I want to go. Every time I drive outside to buy something, but they have so many base. The base was, but sorry, my general is not in the car, but I'm still driving.
Like, that's right, scrub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys.
Salute,
But-
scrub.
Yeah, that's the only thing
So
I'm
one
happy.
guy doesn't salute. You like call the general. I drove by in your car, and this guy didn't salute.
No, I'm gonna call his boss and say, hey, how come your guy don't just salute to the car?
It's like, oh, sorry, sir. I'll go and make him
Yeah.
do 1,000 push-ups.
Yep. Usually.
That's sweet.
That's the only thing I like, and a lot of pressure, taking
Yeah.
the phone.
So is this around the same time in your life where you met my sister?
Yes,
When you were the secretary to the 2-star general?
yeah, because she worked at the airplane company, right?
Yeah, she
I need-
worked for what is it? China
China
Airlines.
Airlines.
And I need to get the ticket to upgrade to the business
Oh, okay.
and
For the general.
for the general.
Okay.
So I have to. They have to have the best seat and in front of everybody,
Okay.
Gotcha.
and he
Yeah.
need to be the first one.
Okay.
So I need to buy a lot of yogurt, flour, whatever. I bought a lot of things for the airplane, the coworker over there. Not only my wife. I mean, at that time is the beautiful young lady over there,
Yeah.
your
yeah.
sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I bought everything for everybody. That's okay. The company will pay, not the company, the
The
army.
military.
country. Yeah,
The
military.
country.
The country will pay anyway. Sorry.
So
You got a lot of money.
you had your go-to travel agency where Allison's sister worked,
Work. Yeah.
and then you would bribe them in order to get like the best ticket when you needed it.
Yes.
Is that what it was?
Bribe her boss, bribe her coworker, bribe everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they must have loved you. They're like, oh,
Yeah, of course.
here he comes again.
Yeah.
Well, my sister was crazy about you.
What he got? Intao,
Intao.
cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Your sister like cherry. I buy whole box. Give it to you.
Okay, but
Like
you had
just
to
cherries, like
wait.
not chocolate-covered cherries.
No, but
No.
you had to really know the cultural background about cherries. So cherries in Taiwan was a very, very
Expensive.
because it's rare.
Really?
Yep.
You don't get cherries,
Okay.
Yeah. We only buy maybe one small package.
and that's
Eat
very
down.
expensive.
I buy whole box. Sorry. That's not my money. So.
No, you didn't buy it. The country
Yeah, the
did.
country did.
So, no, you bought it, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, you bought it.
Don't let the country take your. So like, what was your budget? How did you have some
$1
kind
million a year.
Oh,
That's
for
That's-
the general?
the general's budget, not my budget.
Okay,
Why?
and so you would just
It's
like,
not my money.
okay, he needs to go on these flights, so the flight may be $1,000. I'm just going to add, a couple of hundred onto that for my bribes to the.
Everybody
travel
gonna watch
agents.
this video. Huh?
No,
I'm
dude,
kinda
that
nervous
sounds
right
smart. That's just how you do business
Oh, okay.
in companies in countries
I don't say
that are run
anything.
by
I
the
only say I
Yakuza.
buy the cherry. Okay, sorry, only cherry. No
Okay.
wine, no red envelope.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But then because you had to go to the airlines to buy tickets for the general so many times, and you kind of
I kind of know everybody.
you knew everyone in
Yeah.
the office, and then you like my sister,
Yes,
right? And so you started to become friends.
yes,
Did you ask her out on a date
yeah.
while you were
Of course,
working?
why not? Right?
Okay. You're like, hey, can you give me that ticket? And what are you doing tonight?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And
nothing.
she's like,
Let's
give,
go.
give, give, anything you want.
Not really, but it's okay. But
She's like,
at that time,
maybe if
I'm a
you have the
good-looking
general
guy.
come here, I might be.
Not right now. Oh, white hair. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like when you were younger?
When I
you-
was younger, I'm in handsome.
Oh, you thought you looked good back then.
He thought.
not
everybody
thought.
thought.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Be nice.
Be nice. No, yeah, everybody thought he was good looking.
Mm-hmm. Right now, it's it's different.
Yeah, Allison, she would have went for you, but she was already in America. So what could she do?
At that time, she's
Yeah,
not.
because you guys
I
were
was
like
already-
classmates back in the day.
We were classmates, yes.
She's a cast.
She's like, that old Mark guy.
But at that time, Allison is a little bit choppy,
Oh yeah.
fluffy.
Oh, so you
Fluffy.
already turned her down. She
Yeah.
had a broken heart. That's why she fled to America.
No,
She
like
never asked.
She's like,
emotional.
my sweetheart in Taiwan destroyed my heart, so I'm going to go to America.
And then her
and
sister
search-
is skinnier,
somebody
so
else.
He went for the skinny one.
yeah.
Nice.
No, my sister has always been very athletic. I think Mark likes the athletic type.
Yeah. No, I like the beautiful type.
Well, yeah, she's
Okay.
she's
Athletic
athletic
and
and
plus.
beautiful.
I get
Okay,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, sweet.
Sorry, my talent is here.
So then, how did you make your way here to America?
Oh, because of her.
Okay, so
Because
Allison
you
and I
married.
were
because
married.
because you married her,
Okay,
right? And then she was here, and then her sister came over here. Oh, yes, everything is good. That one is good.
oh, she came to visit, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
And then go back say, oh, United States, America, it's very good. And then you should come over here. And I say, no, Taiwan is better. Why you want me
totally
to?
is.
Yeah, it's way better. And then why you go the other country and then you tell me the other country is better than Taiwan? That's not right. And but because I want to be with her, so I came over here, and then after I visit, I go back and talk to my mom. Hey, the America is better than Taiwan. And my mom
then
is,
she was just upset.
why you just go over there and then you tell me that Taiwan is better? Why you to go to the other country and tell me the other country is better?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. When I talk to my mom, I say, hey, this looks familiar. The reaction. Oh, is that exactly the same thing I have?
That's so funny. So, did you guys come here on like vacation and then you were like, oh, that's good. And then you went home and then you're like, hey, yeah, let's move there.
No,
Or
her
was it
sister
Heather?
just applied.
Heather's like, if you want to stay with me, we're going to America.
No, he paid the tuition to the BYU ELC
Okay.
to learn the English.
Okay.
And at that time, I was working at a company called Carrefour. It's kind of like Walmart.
Right.
And I was the manager over there.
Okay.
And then I want to get promoted. And then, but to become promoted, either you speak French or English.
Because it was a French-based company.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I cannot speak any of them. So I think I come over here to learn 1 year English. I can get promoted in Taiwan. That's my goal. So that's why I came over here.
That's cool.
Uh-huh.
And so then when you came over here and you went back to your mother, you said America was better.
Yeah.
What's one thing that stands out that you think America is better than Taiwan?
Uh,
Or changed your mind to think that
the
America?
people was nice. Everybody was, whatever I walking on the street, and then they will smile to me and wave, and then I say, I was shocked.
Huh.
Yeah, because I don't know you. Why you smile to me? You, I
Right.
don't have money, and then why you so nice to me?
We already knew this. You told me that you were handsome when you were young.
Yeah, but it's not that handsome. I mean, everybody.
You're like,
Everybody
just working
is
off
nice,
percentages,
you know, like,
math. It doesn't make sense.
Looks like I got $1 million in my pocket, and like, and then so I just kind of like back off a little bit. But after I know, oh, maybe the religion, influenced everybody here, so they have become so nice.
Oh, okay. So you moved here to Orem, Provo area in Utah, and there's a lot of LDS
No, I
members
moved to
around.
where did you guys live? The
Midvale.
Midvale first.
Yeah.
I go there. My first impression, you rent a house over there, the condo, right?
Yeah, we rented an apartment in
Apartment.
Midvale, and at the
Midvale.
time we had 2 very young babies.
Yes,
Right.
Sean and Jet.
Jet
and,
was just born.
Yep.
And I went to your house, not your house, the renting house. Anyway, I said, wow, so nice, and it's big, and then I
3-bedroom apartment.
that's crazy, and then I have TV, and then the furniture looks so nice, and I think you must be very rich,
That's
Okay,
hilarious.
so
But
just
end
to,
up everybody is like that anyway.
right,
so,
just to clarify, at the time,
it's my first impression.
right, at
The
the
rich people live in here.
yeah, we made 40 a year at the time. We were not rich, but
That was my first like real job.
right.
But
But then coming from
Taiwan to
that contrast, that difference was very obvious and very shocking, right? So I can
Interesting.
understand that he thought,
pretty nice couch.
yeah, okay, $50.
bucks.
Yeah.
So nice.
So people were very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
You noticed, very kind to you.
Yep.
And then later on, as you stay a little bit longer, and then you got to know the culture a little bit, you thought maybe the reason why people were so kind and so friendly and so loving is because of their their religious influence.
Yes.
And what makes you think so? Did you know anything about their religion at the time?
I don't know. Yeah. I need to your sister call.
My sister's calling. Okay, we
Hey,
have to
we are interviewing right now. Okay?
不好意思。
Sorry. Bye.
okay.
This is a professional podcast in front of millions, and you had to pick up a phone call from your wife.
Yeah. Yes, my wife. You need
That's
to-
hilarious. If it was Allison calling, I would have just ignored it.
Already?
That shows me what kind
That's
of man
American.
you are.
That's
That's
okay.
American.
Listen, that's American.
Yeah.
What
Be
would she have
respect
done
to
if
your
you had
wife,
not
you know.
answered the phone?
No, I respect this interview. Anyway, what's your question?
Okay, so she asked.
Oh,
Everybody
why
was really nice,
I think so.
and
yeah.
you thought it was
your
due
fault.
to their religion.
That's your fault. Remember? I
don't
live
remember
in
this.
your house,
Okay.
renting nice house. And then you brought me to the, I say, is anybody play basketball? I say, oh, how come nobody play
I got
basketball on Sunday? And then you told me, do you want to know? Go with me next Sunday. And then next Sunday, I will wear the short pants, ready to bring my basketball. And I'm going to go play basketball. And so don't wear that. Nobody wear that on Sunday. So I need to wear a little bit nice. I don't have tie at that time. So you bring me to the church. I sit over there. They speak English.
You're like, I don't understand
What
a word
the
these
heck
people are
is that?
saying.
15 minutes, so boring. Don't understand anything. Everybody over here and sing the hymn. And so I left and then I back to your apartment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then you change the strategy. And then because I like basketball, you
Okay.
call the, what's his name? Hagen.
Oh, Brad Hagen.
Brack Hagen.
Our
Uh-huh.
And then
cousin.
That's the return missionary.
Yeah.
And then who can play basketball very well.
Yep.
Oh,
And then you introduce to each other. And then I
Like, we
went
should play
to
basketball.
his church. I mean, all the same church, his chapel. And then listen to whatever he say. And after that, and he called the missionary to knock my door. So I become the member.
Oh,
Because Brad Hagen.
little did I know I was the key to it all.
Yeah.
Brad happens to speak Chinese because he served in Taiwan. Right, so he was able to communicate with you and help you learn the missionary discussion.
Yep. And then I did not know he gonna call the missionary anyway.
Yeah.
One day the missionary knocked my door. Who are you guys? You know, and then, we are the missionary. And then because the Brad Hagen. Who is Brad Hagen? I don't remember. I forgot already.
Just some random American name.
Yeah.
Like, I don't,
But they
who
knock
is
my
that?
door. I just polite, what do you want? You want to come in? Okay, come in, And then I prepare some food. I cook very well, cook food. And then, hey, you eat. Okay. Can you go? They don't want to go. They want to talk more.
Yeah.
And then maybe next day or next 2 days, they knock again. I'm so polite. I'm Chinese. I cook again, eat, and just drink. Orange juice is expensive. I don't want you to drink, but after you're done, get out. And they're still talking. I didn't know how the missionary work anyway. I was curious why you always come in and knock my door.
Yeah. So, but eventually something happened, and your heart is changed.
So
right?
These missionaries came and talked to you all the time. What is it that they said, or what happened in your life that convinced you to join their church?
They say a lot of story, right? The one of main key, one of lesson is, and they ask you to pray.
Okay.
If everything is true, if there is God.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how to pray. So easy. Call the God. What's the second one? To appreciate whatever you have, to ask whatever you want, and in the name of Jesus Christ. Easy, right? So I practice. And that night after the lesson, I go back to sleep. I never pray. I don't know how anyway. So I want to know. And there's God over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before
but
this,
I'm worried.
you were never a
so
religious
worried.
person, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Before, I'm just a normal person.
Okay.
I mean,
and you did or did not believe in God?
Maybe there's a God over there, but I'm not sure.
And you didn't know him.
Yeah. Maybe there has ghost. Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Okay.
Right. A lot of story we read on the book.
Okay. And then these missionaries came in over and telling you that God really did exist.
Did this one, did that one, did this one.
And taught you about Jesus Christ probably for the very first time.
Yeah, I heard about Jesus Christ. Anyway, everybody heard about that.
Okay.
That person.
And so then they said, pray to know.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's that?
So I pray. So, but because I'm the man.
Oh.
And I need to make sure her sister, in the house, and she was sleeping after 12 o'clock maybe. And I don't want to pray in front of her. What happens if I pray there's no God?
Okay.
Right? And then it's not because I'm not faithful, I'm not worthy. So I make sure nobody look at me. Okay? And I remember we have a small table on the ground in the living room. So from my bedroom to living room, only maybe like 5 steps. So how small is our apartment?
Right.
It's like smaller than this one. Anyway. So I make sure she's sleeping good.
Sneak.
Yeah, and sneak out. Go walk 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. I need to confirm again. Nobody see me. I don't want to be ashamed, like there's no God, right? And in my mind, I was, kind of like imagine after I pray, all the angel will come down and the Moroni, Jesus Christ and the Father hear my son.
Yeah.
I prepare the roof with a big hole. Like this big hole, and then they come down
Two glorious
to tell
beings.
me I am the real God right here. hear him, something like that.
Okay.
I prepare because they tell me the story. I won't
That's
have the same
interesting.
story
I had never thought about this.
like Joseph Smith. I
Okay.
won't
Right.
have the same one.
You thought you
They're
were
gonna
Joseph
have-
Smith number 2.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I really thinking I gonna be the Joseph Smith number 2.
Okay.
And then when I go over there, I try to, maybe I need to kneel down in front of Jesus Christ's picture, and then you show me, right? But I need to make sure,
Oh,
you
so
know, if there's nothing over here, nobody look at me, so I won't be embarrassing, right?
Gotcha.
okay.
Everybody
'Cause
know
you're
I'm
like, if
going
I
to
just
pray.
sit here on my knees and nobody comes to visit, they're gonna think I'm a fool. Gotcha.
So 3 step, after one more step, boom, I feel that, and then I cannot deny. I know that's true, and then that's I don't need to pray, and then I got the answer already.
So
you
you
know.
got some kind of feeling,
Goosebump, and
some
then
kind of
like whole body is shocking, something like that. It's not like electric shock, but you don't need to do more, and I know there is God already. They don't need to show me. Even before that, I look at the ceiling, waiting for that heaven open, but
Okay.
did not open anyway. But I still finish to walk in front of that picture and kneel down and finish the prayer. I remember the scripture say, 以帖书第12章第6节, you need to walk in front of me, and I'm gonna show you are weak, and then I'm gonna give you more strength, and then everything is true. I don't remember which verse.
okay.
Yeah. So
So
I
you
finished
had
whole
some
thing.
kind of confirmation, some kind of feeling sent to you.
Yes.
You didn't. Some portal didn't it open up in the ceiling and people appeared. That didn't happen. But
No.
you had some kind of experience.
Yep, very strong feeling. Even right now, I talk about this story, I can feel it's pretty much the same feeling I still have. Yeah,
That's awesome.
there not a lot of have those kind of story. I can count, less than 10 times maybe. All the story, and I still remember very well, and those kind of feeling. But so even I'm not, very 100% like obedient, my parents obedient to the church. Sometimes I'll be lazy, not pray, not study the scripture. But because of those testimony I have, so I can still stay in the church.
So because
It's
of those
so
strong
clear.
experiences,
So strong.
even though sometimes you may fail, you still feel rooted.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So you snuck out and you left your snoring wife behind, and you had this wonderful religious experience. Then what did you do?
And
Did you go jump on your wife and you're like, ha ha? And she's
No.
like, ugh.
No, I get it, and then I just snack back to the blanket and then go to sleep. I don't
Sneaky
want
sneak.
her to. I still don't want her to know. Like I go to pray.
Okay.
I don't
You
want
got to
everyone-
keep
I'm
up
the
your
man.
cool man.
I'm not
The
because
tough
of the stranger tell me to do things I do. So I go do whatever they say.
I'm not going to listen to some
Yeah,
white
yeah.
guy that comes to visit
I'm still
my
the
house.
man. I still cool, right? I'm still cool. I don't want everybody. And they ask me more and more, and say, "Hey, do you want baptize?" I'm not ready. I already did whatever you say, right? And then you ask me to baptize, and I was shocked. Okay, and I thinking, how can I get rid of you guys? If I baptize, I never see you guys again.
Gotcha.
Right? I be quietly. So I decide September 29th, I go to baptize. Okay, no problem. And then I thought it would be me, 2 missionary, Allison, and my wife, right? And maybe some conduct person over there. That's it. So when I went there, punch, there's a lot of people
It's
over
like
there.
100 people.
Yeah, and then who tells you that? The bishop tell everybody. Why everybody is here? I'm so nervous. I didn't. That's how they work, and then And then they call everybody today. Congratulations! Do I know you? Congratulations! Yeah. Who are you? I mean, that's
this
how
is hilarious hearing it from your side, because I was on the other side as the missionary, and you never think about all these things like
I saw everything in secret.
if I invite 200 people, they'll be so excited and they'll feel the love of everybody, and they'll it's like the exact opposite. It's like, oh, why did you call all these people?
Hurry up to finish everything, just so you don't bother me, and then I can continue my normal life, right? Yeah. And that's after that, and I know my bishop, and it's crazy. They do a family home evening. I saw that you don't need to do that. They suggest you to do all those things, read the scripture, pray, because my mom's religion, we never, we know there's God, and then we never practice that. Only on Christmas, because Christmas we go to church.
Okay.
And then they will give us free lunchbox.
Okay.
That's the only one day I go to church, because the lunchbox.
So your parents were Christians?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Because my grandpa, the crazy grandpa.
Oh, you have a crazy.
They always come there every Saturday. Hey, you need to go to church tomorrow. Come on, he ride a bike, like 80 or 90 years old. Old man ride a bike and then go to my house. Amina. So it's my name, Amin. I don't know that's my name, but anyway. So, Amina, you go to church, okay? And never go to church.
Never go to church.
Never.
That's
Except Christmas.
Except Christmas.
Go and get
lunch.
So do you think this grandpa planted some kind of seed that would eventually 30, 40 years later, or
I really don't know, but I remember my grandpa is like, Amina, go to church tomorrow.
So you thought that guy was crazy, but
yes.
Fast forward, all in America, those guys were cool.
Maybe for you guys, maybe cool, but to keep bothering people. Go to church. You don't have other word to say. You just go to church. Oh, come on, man. Right?
Okay.
So that's my grandpa.
So you and Heather, my sister, you and her now have 5 children, and you are raising your children in the church.
Yes.
And how does that work out for you?
You have 3 kids,
We have 3, yeah.
It's a pretty difficult job.
Oh, yeah.
To raise them and then keep them in the church. And even you set very good example, but they are American. Sorry, they are not 100% obedient to their parents.
Dang, Americans! How come we can't be like people in Taiwan?
Right, and in Taiwan we have stick.
Yes, sir.
We have stick, so we cannot use that one here. I mean, they're gonna form the children's agency. So, I mean.
Yeah.
So what Timmy just say?
He's like, you just gave me a good idea, Dad.
Yeah. So it's pretty tough.
I'm calling the cops right now.
The kids won't listen to the parents. So what can you do? You just do whatever you can and just pray harder. Maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
Keep your faith.
That's what I can do. Maybe I can learn that from my grandpa. Timmy, go to church
tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Saturday. No. Oh, Friday. Sorry. Today's Thursday.
Well, that is a great story. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Yeah. I think that's the first time I've heard that.
Your first time?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I tell you this story.
I mean, apparently I was a very pivotal piece in that story, but I didn't even know it.
Okay, and get your ego too.
I know. Okay, not that pivotal.
That's one story. I still have the other 9, okay?
We'll have to reserve that for another episode.
Yeah. You need to call the food truck to come over here. So, very nice setup. But the light over there is so bright. Yep. My eyes cannot open.
I know, right?
Yeah. They say, hey, Chinese, open your eyes. Already open. Even I'm Chinese.
You're like, it's not my eyes, it's your stupid light. It made
Yeah.
me squint the whole time.
Yeah, it's not because that's super bright.
I know it's because the lighting in this room, you know, when you get into the theater and Hollywood, this is how it is.
Oh,
So don't make fun of those actors
okay.
because they freaking got
Those things like
1,000-watt light bulbs
Yeah,
shining straight into their eyeballs.
I know.
Don't stare into the light. guys.
But the camera is right there.
Your camera's supposed to be right there, though.
Oh, well, my camera is right there. Sorry. No. The camera is right there, so bright. Anyway,
Yeah.
I need
Well-
to, the chef my beer and then make up a little bit. Otherwise,
No, you're still very good looking. So I'm sure our audience is delighted to listen to your story, and they probably will have questions for you.
already
Yeah. And then we will,
I have an answer.
yeah, they probably will want
So
to know.
we'll have to have you come back for another episode.
For sure.
Yeah.
But next time you come back, please tell us how you successfully pick up Jackie Chan's accent. Because it's very, very adorable.
A lot of people, no, it's normal. I talk like this every day. I go to
How
church.
insulting.
I have speech in the church, and then people thinking I'm acting.
They're like, Mark, you've been here so long. Why do you have to pretend?
Why you talk like Jackie Chan? No, where's the beaver? I use Chinese to translate to English, called Chinglish.
That's
Sorry.
awesome. I thought you were going to go the other way around. You'd be like, what are you talking about? My English is so good.
And my
Are you
English is
saying
perfect.
I have an accent?
Yeah.
What?
I
No one's
I can
ever
s-
said this to me
This is
before.
very adorable.
I found a love for me. The microphone is cool. My son sounds cool. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we definitely
Is
will
that my voice?
want to invite you to come back and tell us more.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much for coming.
Your
Thanks for
other
having me.
nice stories.
The other nice story.
Yes. You have to come back 9 times more.
Timmy, do you want to come over here? I need to
No.
work.
Okay. Well, thanks again. And we appreciate you guys listening to this episode. And if you like what you see, click the like button or subscribe.
Right here.
I know, right?
Right
You're
there.
like right there.
They use it right there.
Yeah.
Click over here.
Click where you see it.
I don't
Yep. Okay. Well, see you later.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.